So this is a cool conversion mechanism that we've implemented for our clients that I have never heard anyone talk about. Well, I've heard some people, but it's not specifically this. So what we are doing is that we buy a ton of domains for our clients, and then we redirect all the traffic that comes from those domains onto their main domain. Imagine their main domain is ellipseautomation.com. Well, we might buy ellipse.com or ellipses.com or stuff like this. And traffic that types in on Google ellipses.com will generally be redirected to ellipseautomation.com. But the problem with that is that we're not sure 100%, and no one in the industry is, but we're 99% sure that Google can see if you're redirecting traffic to a main domain, and therefore that is a telltale sign that you are doing cold emails. You could have an argument that it wouldn't be a telltale sign, but a ton of people have actually confirmed that by doing what they call domain masking, which is changing how the routing is between that ellipses.com and ellipse automation, changing how it goes so that it's not direct, but it goes through a different IP, or I don't even know how it works specifically, but essentially it just changes the routing so that redirection is not direct, and therefore Google won't know that you actually, when you land on the primary domain, so ellipseautomation.com, that you actually came from that other domain. And so that's called domain masking. But what I want to be talking about specifically is something much simpler. What we're doing now is that, so whenever we have a new client, we ask them if they've already created landing pages. If they have, that's awesome, because we can just use that. And instead of redirecting traffic to the main website, we'll create different pages on certain domains. So for example, on ellipses.com, we'll create a landing page on that domain so that we'll be able to redirect traffic from maybe 10 other domains into this one domain that is separate from the actual main domain, right? ellipseautomation.com. It's totally separate, but it still gets to the point. And since it's a landing page, it's specifically designed for better conversions. So it'll probably convert even better than if we were to redirect it to the main homepage. So that's something we do, and it's very easy to implement, and I don't see anyone else doing it. So I thought I'd share. But also, one key component of this is that some of the haters out here might be thinking, well, yeah, but there's no point in actually redirecting traffic if there's no traffic. But there is quite a lot, actually. I'm on my Cloudflare settings right now, and I'll show you what that actually looks like. On my main domain, so ellipseautomation.com, I'm getting um, ellipseautomation.com, I'm getting exactly 9,000 unique visitors on the website. So I'll show you. Oh, you won't be able to see my screen, but is- anyway, it essentially allows me to have. I have in 24 hours, I have 500 unique visitors that went to my website. Okay, total requests, I have 13.4 thousand, and if I look at the past 30 days, the unique visitors have been 9,000. Total requests, 770,000. Um, and yeah, that is basically the only important things. But essentially, I'm getting 500 visitors per day on my website, and I'm not doing anything. I'm also running ads. I don't know if that can help, but I'm not even redirecting ads to my website, so I don't see how that would help. But yeah, this is purely from cold emails. So it definitely does create traffic, but now you have to understand how you can monetize it. And how we do it is purely through those landing pages, which it just makes so much sense to me. But anyway, because what we can also do, and this is for the experts here, is that we can re-engage them. So imagine you have your first email, okay? Cold email. Then they go on a landing page. On the landing page, you'll probably have a lead magnet or something like that. Boom. They get opted into a newsletter to get the landing page. And so from that newsletter, then you're first of all growing your newsletter list from cold email. So you've basically transformed cold traffic into warmer traffic. So now you can nurture those leads through the newsletter, and you can also just continue repitching them over and over and over again. So that is why cold email is so powerful, is because when you are smart with it, when you actually combine it with other uh, client acquisition methods you already have in place, then it just makes so much sense, right? And so, and that is one thing I wanted to share. Um, but I think there's a ton of unexplored potential with cold emails that I have yet to see. And so I'm trying to find as many as possible. But sometimes realizations come like that, and you're like, oh, well, that's logical. Why wasn't I doing it? And there's really no good reason. You just didn't know it was possible. And so I hope I gave you that realization today. If you don't want to be doing this all by yourself, you can definitely call on us to help out. Conversion tactics like this one, we have like tens of these. So I'd definitely be happy to walk you through this on a call if you're interested. There's a link under the video. And if you're not interested and you found this insightful, feel free to add a comment or a like just to see, just so I can see actually that this is interesting. Because if it's not interesting, then I probably shouldn't be sharing this. But anyway.